The algorithm has spoken. The winning predictions are confirmed as they race towards the finish line.
Welcome to CRI, your trusted source for professional handicapping at Caymanas Park. I'm Ned Gunter, bringing you the complete race day analysis for Sunday, November 16, 2025. It's time for the fifth running of the Jamaica Cup, the final prep race for the highly anticipated multi-mile invitational at Caymanas Park. We have got 10 premium races headlined by two graded stakes events, including the prestigious Jamaica Cup with a massive $6 million purse. From competitive allowance races to the highest class stakes runners in the region, today's card is stocked with quality and betting opportunities. Race 1, 6 furlongs, restricted allowance 4. We open Jamaica Cup Day with restricted allowance level 4, and we have got a dual expert pick right out the gate. Another mission from Post 2 leads the CRI sheet at 45.2% with Radish Roman for Omar Aden. This runner has been knocking on the door and the inside draw is ideal. Galloping Dave Velas sit at Post 5 as the second expert pick at 43.5%. Dane Dawkins rise for Lewis Richards. Dangerous Speed from a workable position. Princess Catalia round out the top 3 at 39.9% from the outside Post 10, with Alkibulan at 33.8% and Princess Fiani at 28.8% complete the Contender lineup. CRI Selection, Exacta Box, Another Mission, and Galloping Dave Velas. Trifecta and Princess Catalia, Superfecta, use top 5. Race number 2, 6 furlongs, maiden special weight, native bred 2-year-old. The 2-year-old maidens take center stage with another pair of expert picks in a tightly matched field. Bigger Boss from Post 3 gets the nod at 47.3%. Robert Alabine for Jason DeCosta. This juvenile has been showing sharp morning works and get the prime inside draw. Uncle Nally sits just behind at 46.4% from Post 6 with Dick Cardenas for Richard Pearson. Nearly identical numbers make this a co-favorite scenario. Signor Biscotti at 43.1% is your main contender from Post 2, while Wagwan at 32.5% and Tia Maria at 29.8% provide exotic bet. CRI Selection, Exotic Box, Bigger Boss, and Uncle Nally. Trifecta at Signor Biscotti, Superfecta, top 5. Race number 3, 7 furlongs, restricted allowance 5. Moving up to 7 furlongs for restricted allowance level 5. And this one features 3 expert picks separated by just 2%. Successful Man from Post 2 leads at 47.3% with Radish Roman for Errol Burke. The rail skimming trip could be the difference. Racola at 45.4% from Post 3 with Dane Dawkins is equally dangerous, while Shine For Me rounds out the expert pick trio at 45% from Post 4 with Omar Walker. Bubbling Brown Sugar from the USA at 39.7% and Bobby Too Bad at 32.5% are your contenders for deeper tickets. CRI Selection, Exacta Box, Successful Man, Racola, and Shine For Me. Trifecta use all 3 over Bubbling Brown Sugar. Superfecta, top 5. Race number 4, 7 furlongs, 3-year-old and up claiming. Quantity 3-year-old claiming event with dual expert picks leading the way. Sonny T and Chippy from the far outside Post 9 is the top selection at 45.4%. Shane Ellis rides for Omar Aden. This runner will need racing luck from the wide draw, but as the class hedge. Rani Bangala gets the rail at Post 1 as the second expert tick with 42.7%. Tajay Suku for Adrian Prince. Speed from the inside could steal this one. Mr. Senator at 40.5%. Money Monster at 40.3% and Brampton Alex at 32.5% round out the contenders. CRI Selection, Exacta Box, Sonity and Chippy, and Rani Bangala. Trifecta at Mr. Senator and Money Monster. Superfecta, all 5. Race number 5, 6.5 furlongs, restricted allowance 2. Restricted allowance 2 brings us our first single expert pick of the day. Midnight Runner from Post 4 is the CRI selection at 43.1% with Radish Roman for Adrian Prince. This runner has been climbing the ranks and sits alone at the top today. The contenders are bunched tight behind. Hazelnut at 40.1%, T-Swizzle from the USA at 39.9%, Ralph's Treasure from the USA at 39.6%, and Rush of Class at 35.1%, all dangerous on their best day. CRI Selection, Midnight Runner to win. Exacta, Midnight Runner over Hazelnut, T-Swizzle and Ralph's Treasure. Trifecta, Key, Midnight Runner with 4 contenders. Superfecta, all 5. Race number 6, 6 furlongs, restricted maiden condition, native bred 3-year wool. 3-year-old restricted maiden. This is a wide open betting race with 5 even the match contenders and no expert pick. True Blue from Post 4 leads at Taipak at 40.3% with Radish Roman for Anthony Nunes, followed closely by Bad Tanisha at 39.9% from Post 2. Baby Grey at 37.8% from the far outside Post 11, Life is Light at 36.1% from Post 9, and Chasing My Dream at 27.2% from Post 13 complete the field. With margins this kind, boxing strategies are essential here. CRI Selection, Exacta Box, True Blue, Bad Tanisha and Baby Grey. Trifecta at Life is Light, Superfecta, all 5. Race number 7, 8 furlongs, overnight allowance, 3-year-old and up. Now we enter the stake portion of the card with overnight allowance for fillies and mares at a mile. And we have 3 powerful expert picks. Main Mistress from the USA dominates at Post 5 with a massive 56.2% win probability. Radish Roman rides for Peter John Prasad. This mare is the standout of the entire undercard. But don't sleep on Linguist at 51.3% from Post 7 with Dick Cardenas, or Fearless Force from the USA at 51.4% from Post 6 with Tevin Foster, both trained by Anthony Nunes and both capable of the upset. Burning Edge at 36.9% is your main contender, while Pretty Perfect at 22.2% rounds out the board as a standard selection. CRI Selection, Main Mistress to win, Exacta Box, Main Mistress, Linguist, and Fearless Force. Trifecta at Burning Edge, Superfecta include Pretty Perfect. Race number 8, 6 furlongs, restricted stakes. The first graded stake undercard event, restricted stakes at 6 furlongs with another trio of expert picks. Woman in Love from Post 8 leads at 45.5% with Radish Roman for Peter John Prasad. Tactical speed and a perfect setup position. Fred the Master from the USA edge slightly ahead at 45.6% from Post 9. Robert Aladdin for Jason DeCosta. These two are virtually inseparable on paper. I Slew Squared from the USA completes the expert pick trio at 42.3% from Post 6 with Paul Francis. Nuclear Jet at 33.5% and Bob the Builder at 32.2% provides contender coverage. CRI Selection, Exacta Box, Woman in Love, Fred the Master, and I Slew Squared. Trifecta, use all 3 over contenders. Superfecta, top 5. Race number 9, 6 furlongs, graded stakes, 3-year-old and up. The first feature graded stakes of the day with a $2.5 million purse. Triple expert picks headline this elite spring. Ride All Day from the USA draws the rail at Post 1 and leads the field at 47.5%. Ian Spence rides for Philip Thiani. Rail Trip in a stake sprint can be golden. Dothraki from the USA 6 at Post 9 with 46%. Robert Aladdin for Jason DeCosta. Outside Speed will be pressing from the break. Desert of Malibu from the USA rounds out the expert tick at 43.9% from Post 6 with Dane Dawkins. Pot Please from the USA at 34.4% and Is That a Fact from the USA at 32.1% are your long shot contenders. CRI Selection, Exacta Box, Ride All Day, Dothraki, and Desert of Malibu. Trifecta, use all 3 over Pot Please, Superfecta, all 5. Race number 10, 9.5 furlongs, Jamaica Cup, graded stakes. 9.5 furlongs, $6 million one of the most prestigious race in the Caribbean. We have four, count them, four expert picks in this championship event, making it one of the most competitive Jamaica Cup in recent memory. Gervano from the USA draws the far outside post 12 at 44.8%. Tevin Foster for Jason DeCosta. The wide trip is a challenge, but this horse has the class to overcome it. Funky and Dunn from the USA sits at post 7 with 43.7%. Robert Aladdin also for Jason DeCosta. The stable has a powerful 1-2 punch here. Run Jolie Run from post 5 at 42.7% with Dick Cardenas bringing local pride to the race for Ian Prasad. And Tistock from the USA at post 8 with 41.5%. Dane Dawkins for Anthony Nunes rounds out the expert pick quartet. Mojito at 35.1% from post 9 is your main contender for the deeper exotics. This is a Jamaica Cup. Expect a battle from start to finish. CRI selection, Exacta Box, Gervana, Funky and Dunn, Run Julie Run and Tistock. Trifecta use all four. Superfecta include Mojito. For the bold, Gervana to win, the top-rated runner in the championship race. And that wraps up your Caymanas Race Intelligence analysis for Sunday, November 16, 2025, Jamaica Cup Day. Key races. Race number 7, Main Mistress dominates at 56% in the overnight allowance, our strongest single race selection before the stakes. Race number 8, Restricted Stakes with 3 evenly matched expert picks. Boxing is essential. Race number 9, First Graded Stake Sprint features Ride All Day, Dokarati and Desert of Malibu. Race number 10, the Jamaica Cup, 4 expert picks in the championship race. Gervana leads, but this is anyone's race. Box all 4 expert picks for maximum coverage. Best bet, Main Mistress in race 7, the highest win probability of the entire card at 56.2%. Jamaica Cup play, Exacta Box all 4 expert picks. Consider Gervana and top for the brave. Spread races, race 1, 2, 3, 4 and 8. Multiple expert picks demanding boxing strategies. Pick 6 strategies. Anchor Main Mistress in race 7. Spread races 8, 9 and 10 with multiple expert picks. This is Jamaica Cup Day, the pinnacle of Caribbean racing. The competition is fierce, the purses are massive, and CRI Intelligence gives you the edge you need. Play smart, manage your bankroll, and enjoy one of the greatest race day of the year. I'm Ned Gunter, wishing you good luck, big returns, and a winning Jamaica Cup Day. See you at Caymanas Park.